Welcome back, y'all. The wind is absolutely howling on this dam, so we're gonna go fish it. We're gonna throw a blade bait, and that's going to be it. We got 15-pound P-Line CXX, Johnny Morris Carbon Light Technique series, the blade bait one. Let's see what we can do. I think something's gonna happen down here, I promise you. And if not, we'll go somewhere else. I don't even care. I don't have to work today. It is Monday. We got back from our Disney cruise vacation yesterday. And boy, do I have a story to tell you about that. Whenever we first got there, I was getting all my stuff out of the bag, my backpack that I couldn't take. You know, you couldn't take a pocket knife and shit like that. So I was taking all that stuff out. And we got to the terminal, put my bag up around the scan thing, and well, the little buzzer went off. And they were like looking at the picture of it inside, and it was like, they called on the radio and they were like, hey, we got a 1046. And I didn't know what the hell that meant. I didn't even know what the hell I had in there. I thought I'd gotten all out. Well, come to find out, I had a loaded magazine in my luggage. And needless to say, they were not happy about it. Like literally, they did a domestic background check on me. They did a like a global kind of background check. I got interviewed. I damn near got interrogated. They asked me where I'm from, where I came from, what hotels we stayed to, did we drive or did we fly? It was a nightmare. So we were supposed to board the plane at 11:45, and we didn't get on the boat. We didn't get on the boat until, I don't know, it was close to 3. So yeah, that's how our Disney cruise started. It wasn't like fantastic at the start, but it ended up pretty well. And we got back home in one piece. Nobody got sunburned, nobody got seasick, even though the Wednesday and Thursday was pretty rough as far as weather was concerned. Thankfully nobody got seasick. I've been on a boat that's fishing that was pretty rough, and I do not wish that on anyone at all. But I'm gonna work my way down this dam. I think there's gonna be some fish here. Wind's blowing directly on it. Of course, that always don't mean anything, but it probably could. I think there's gonna be something somewhere on this dam. Here's my guess. So we're gonna see what we got. Like I said, if there ain't anybody in here, we'll go somewhere else. Tailwater's always open. Go to Beckley. I'm just happy to get out. I ain't got to fish. It feels like forever. So we've been on the boat since Saturday, last Saturday. We left Thursday, so I didn't get to fish. My last day was fishing was Sunday. So it was what, the 21st or 22nd of October, for the last time I fished, which is very unlike me. I get antsy if I don't get to fish, you know. It's just kind of the way I've always been. They might be over by that thingamabob there. In theory. I chose this blade bait because it's a pretty universal bait. Like, I feel like I can catch fish year round with this thing, chucking, winding, or whatever I need to do. And the wind, it cuts through the wind so good. So if you're fishing into the wind and you need to throw a long way, this blade bait's where it's at. I stand behind blade baits, I promise you. They're one of my bread and butter baits for sure. I've only got, like, I don't know. See, I got a jig, a jerk bait, a glide bait, and a blade bait. Those are probably my all year round I'll have one of those. I'll have those tied on to some degree. Or I will be throwing those at some point all year long. Or anything on that log. I got this fucking treble hook bait. I don't know if I can. Hope I don't snag it. Because that's going to suck if it does. And it did. It did. Awesome. That's alright. Just don't panic. You don't panic. You use the weight. Yeah, there you go. I got something. Holy shit, dude, that was a big one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got it off of the fucking tree and she came out and grabbed it. Let's see if she's still there. I hooked her, so I doubt it. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that happened. I cannot believe that happened. She was a big one. When I say big one, I'm talking 3 easily. Easily. If she comes back and gets it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might shit my pants. Maybe. I cannot believe that happened. I thought I was hung up. Oh shit, I thought I was hung up. Damn. There was one on this log. I've fished this log so many times. It hadn't got anything on it. But finally, the time I get hung up on it, there she is. The one I've been looking for. Yeah, I may have to leave this spot alone and come back. That's what I'm gonna have to do. More than likely. Damn, dude. That would have been a good... That would have been nice. Especially having fished for a while. Your boy fucked up is what happened. Your boy fucked up. I wish she would come back. That'd be so sweet. She will not. I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to come back here in a little bit. I'll probably work my way down. And see if, oh, I got another one. No, I don't. I got somebody's line. That's what I got. Okay, don't panic. We're gonna use the weight of the bait to help us out. So you want to get to the opposite side of it, keep the line tight, and jiggle your rod like that, and it comes undone. That's a good thing about using these 1 ounce blade baits. They when you get hung up, it's not that bad. You can usually get them out because you use the weight to your advantage and it knocks it off. Because that's why I wasn't concerned when I hooked that log, because if you use the weight, like if it's hooked on the hook and you jiggle it up and down, the weight wiggles it out. Shit. We get on some more stable ground. What if I took it back this way? They come at a different angle. She might be back. I knew with this wind being on this bank that there'd be some fish over here somewhere. And sure enough, she was. That was the one we were after, that's for damn sure. Hopefully you get another crack at it. Or hopefully she fucks up again. That'd be pretty sweet. We need her to make another mistake. I think that was just a rock. Even though, we're gonna leave her alone. I don't want to get her too acclimated to this bait, because that's the only one I got. I got different colors, but I don't have a different one. I got a white one, which is on. I have a silver, and I got a blue color. This seems to work pretty well, so I'm gonna stick with it for right now. I mean, I probably won't even change it. If I get a fish of that caliber to hit it, then that's what I want. definitely what I want. I'm gonna cast down this bank a piece. There's no reason for any big fish to be here. It's just a bare nothing, do nothing bank. Because that was the only isolated log on this whole damn bank. Oh, fuck, I messed it up. I totally messed it up. I feel pretty bad about it too, because I wanted that fish. Damn, there's a lot of stuff down there. A lot of stuff down there. This thing casts a long way. You can cast this thing a mile, like literally. Even with 15-pound line, like this, the size of this line is 0.015, which is almost 20-pound line, even though it's 15. But the breaking strength is closer or over 20 than it is 15, for sure. I just hit bottom. I just hit the bottom. I guess right next to the wall. And I'm hung on my own goddamn bait. Get hung. Nope. No one hung here. Sometimes you can get it off, but a lot of times it's just easier if you just... That's the only thing that sucks about a blade bait is that right there. Getting the hooks hung on the bait that's on the line. That's the only thing that sucks about it. Other than that, it'd be almost perfect bait. Almost. I was hoping there'd be one on that wall. Really hoping there'd be one on that wall. It was definitely not. Might be on the other side. If we can kind of sneak over there. Man, that would have been awesome. I'd have caught her. Man. It still pisses me off. Stay on that rock right there. It looks pretty damn inviting right there. That flat right there. That way I can hit this. As long as it's not unstable, which it is not. Come on, be a biggin around here. Be a biggin around here. Nope. I'm gonna cast out there, don't worry. Out there by the wall and whatever the hell that is. Without hitting it, and I did hit it. And my bait didn't hang up, it's awesome. I ain't even gonna lie about it, that's awesome. I went to the marina earlier this morning to see if there was like a topwater bite, but there wasn't nothing going on. I caught one little one. I may put it in here, I may not, I don't know. It wasn't nothing impressive. But I did call it, and I was like, damn, these fish are kind of hunkering down. They ain't doing nothing, and I'm reeling the lipless bait in. And one swipes it at the bank, and I catch it. Over here. Can't make myself believe it. They're hunkered down pretty good, I'll tell you that. As I say that. As I say that. You gonna calm down? I don't want hooks in my hand, dude. I don't want hooks in my hand. sink you. Ow, bastard. Dude, calm the fuck down. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. It's pretty sharp hooks too. Look like triple grips to me. Not a crazy one, but I mean, one nonetheless. At least I wanted to catch one. That was it. You know? At least I know there's one over here. So this is kind of funny how I said that, and then all of a sudden, like literally like seconds after I said that, comes out and grabs it. That's what was so funny about it. Man, that fucking makes me mad. There's another log down there, but it's not very big. I don't think it's big enough to hold anything. I don't believe. Hoping there'd be some hybrids in here somewhere. I don't see them busting or anything, which doesn't mean anything. Generally, you do see them busting on something. Generally. I figured there'd be one over by that concrete. For sure. There's a rock right there. He is. What the fuck is that? That's a goddamn. What is that? It looks like a dark ass white bass of some sort. I believe it's a white bass. He just came out of nowhere. No, Buster, you ain't gonna. Don't you wiggle. I don't have the patience for you right now. Ow, bastard. Here, let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's get you unpinned. And then we'll worry about looking at the camera, doing all that good stuff. Your boy just came out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere. What the F, man? Okay. Not a bad look. He's a dark little boy. Very big, but it's a fish nonetheless. I did say there'd be fish down here, and I was right. There's probably a 3-pounder out there, and the yellow, the white bass. So you gotta go that way, man. There you go. There you go. Well, he came out of nowhere. I ain't even joking. But I don't know if y'all remember what I was saying, that there's a rock down here that I keep hitting that I thought might produce something, which is exactly what I was gonna say. And then he came out and grabbed it. It's like right there's a rock and it hits. Oh, what the hell? My bait hits it every time I go past it, which is what I want. What the fuck did he do? Oh, I see. I see. Let's see if there's any other ones down there. I wonder if he was over by that concrete thing and just followed it. And then once he hit that rock, he was like, that's all I can take. I can't take anymore. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. I would have much rather have taken that 3-pounder, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. I casted way down there. You gotta keep your rod tip up and this thing moving pretty quickly, otherwise you're gonna get hung up. So just keep, if you ever try this technique, keep that in mind. I don't know if I said, but this is a 1 ounce Bass Pro Shop blade bait. Josh from Pig Patrol used to use these all the time. They're the Mina blades or whatever they're called. But now 6th Sense has blade baits and he don't use these as much. But for the money, you can't beat these blade baits at all. They come in a lot of sizes, which I greatly appreciate. The 1 ounce and probably the 1/2 ounce and the 1 ounce being my favorite. I don't know why. I just seem to get bit with those. The other ones, I've caught fish on the smaller ones, but not like I have these two weights. I like this one specifically because you can throw it a mile, like I said, and it just catches. It gets bit. And that's plain and simple. That's really all I'm after. I don't even give a shit what the weight is. If it gets bit, it gets bit. Yeah, no. Now that was the darkest white bass I've ever caught, I do believe. Like, it was dark. And this water is not, like, it's stained, but it's not like crazy. There's that rock. Nope. Nobody today. Nobody today. Apparently he was just cruising alone. But I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but that wind is blowing directly in the corner over there. And I don't think those folks are fishing, so that's a good sign. They could be, but I don't think they are. There's some folks down there. Like I said, we're going to make our way down there eventually. Rod tip up and reel handle going. Oh, dude! I just had something. I don't know what that was. It took off. Do you hear the line? The line took off. You know how it goes? Man, I think I ran into a drum or something. Or a buffalo, that's what I think happened. That rock seems to be producing, so we're going to stay with it for a little while. There's something in this area that's keeping these fish here. And, you know, the wind's blowing this way, but it's not really blowing this direction, per se. It's blowing more towards that cove over there. So I do want to make my way down that way eventually, like I said, but for right now, we're getting bit right here, so we're gonna stay here for a minute. You know, we'll probably stay here about 20 minutes, maybe 30. I want to go over to that cove over there, but the wind's not even close to blowing that direction, so I don't even think it's a good idea. I hit that rock like perfectly. I thought something was going to reach up there and grab it. That'd been awesome. Right next to the concrete. Go for one of them. Let it sink down. And then a slow wind. A slow, slow wind. Because when you get close enough, you'll start hitting rocks and stuff, and that's when you know it's time to pull your rod up. In case you were wondering. And if not, you know, that would be rock. Pull it up. Nothing. Right there. And with this with this blade bait, it sinks the further you cast it. So the further you cast it, the deeper it's going to go. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there, but keep your line tight and don't freak out. Remember, use the weight of the bait for you, not against you. Get on the opposite side of it, click your button, and shake your rod tip. It comes out just like that. Sometimes bass will hit it. As we saw down there by that log, after you get your snag, a 3-pounder come out there and hit it on occasion. Kind of hoping one would do it right there, but it did not. I know there's one over by this concrete, but there's got to be. Man, it's pretty choppy. I'm not sure what that was I was hung on, but it really doesn't matter. The technique to get it out is exactly the same. So whether it's a rock or the rock is actually easier, unless it's wedged in there, then that kind of sucks. But if you keep your bait moving, it won't. The chances of that are slim to none. But wood is easy, rock is easy for the most part. Line, fishing line, is the worst, and I'll explain why. Because the more you jiggle it, the more chances you have of more of these hooks getting in the line, which makes it harder to get out. So if you think you're in line, the easiest way to do it is to pull on it, and if it gives, more than likely it's line. So and if you can try to pull it out to the limits of your line, just to see if it'll pop. And if it doesn't, then you'll just have to do the shake. And sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. You know, that's just fishing. You're going to lose stuff. I mean, you're going to lose baits, and you know, that's just part of it, unfortunately. But that's just how it goes. I haven't lost any really, really expensive ones yet, but hopefully I never do. But I put myself in situations to where I probably should have lost them. I'm so surprised there's not a bass sitting right there next to that concrete right there. Really not. I really am. I'm very, very surprised. Because if there was, I'd have caught him by now. But let's move down. we'll leave the spot alone and we'll come back down through the same area, but I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to go down here and then I'm going to just walk all the way back down here and come through there again. I don't know if I should do that or come back that same way at a different angle. The only problem is I may not give it enough time to get back to the way it was. You know, to be quite honest, I don't do the greatest down here at the dam. I'm not sure why. I just don't. I don't know if it's because, I mean, it's fall time. I'm normally other places when it's in the fall. I'm generally down at the tailwater, generally. Which, you know, I guess the reason I go to the tailwater is because I generally don't have a lot of time to fish. So I like to spend my time there. But I got time today, so it really doesn't make a difference whether I spend a little bit of time here or not. I'm trying to get the flat spot. That's the only thing that sucks too, is finding a flat spot. See, you wouldn't be able to do that with a crankbait. There's no way in hell you can cast that far with a crankbait with this wind like it is. Oh, I believe that was a stick. I believe. Yeah, I'm literally casting like 60 yards, 50, 60 yards with a 15, 20 mile an hour breeze in my face. You can't do that with a crankbait or lipless. You might be able to do it with a spook, but that's even pushing it. Hoping there's something around here. This thing will hit the bottom and it will pick up some grass, so definitely want to clean your hooks off if you get that stuff on there. I know it's not fun, but, and your swivel, you want to clear your swivel too, or your clip, I mean, not swivel. You definitely want to clean your bait off, that's for sure. He's way out there. Hoping to find a school of hybrids. That'd be fucking sweet. Like every cast hybrids is what I'm looking for. Let's move down. There's no reason for fish to be right there anyway. That's unfortunate. I really want to go back down to that log, and I'd like to. I kind of wish I had a jig on me. I didn't end up losing it because these rocks are so bad. That's the only thing that sucks about fishing up here is you will lose baits. That's a fact. There's no bigger fact than that. I'm fishing down here anyway. Come on, don't get hung up. And I did. It's okay. Do not panic. Use the weight in your favor. That's all you gotta do. Get to the opposite side of it. I'm gonna say this one more time. Opposite side of it. Shake your rock. It's off. See? Simple as that. And sometimes a fish grabs it. Except for that time it didn't. I'll stay on this one. I'm hitting rocks already. Hitting the rocks. Oh my god. I just wrapped around that fucking buoy. I hope that doesn't get hung up. I don't think I did. I casted it to the left and the line went to the right. Oh man, what a day. What a fucking day. Missed a big one. Caught the darkest white bass in North America. Got hung up, what, 3 times, 4 times? Got it out all times. That's always a good thing. Then they're going deep. Those folks over there are going deep on that side. I might even go to Beckley and throw this thing. I don't think I've thrown a blade bait that much over there. I have, but not a lot. I've caught like a trout, I think. And I think that's all I've caught over there on a blade bait, as little as I've thrown it. If you're unsure if you're hung up or not, just pull your rod like that and you can feel it go, and you're not hung up, like on the line, hooks on the line. It gives you a really good indication that you're probably not. If you don't feel that part, like the vibration, you're probably hung up. There's some little minnows down here. I've just seen them jump up. Huh. Let's move down. Let's move down. I don't know about you. They took an act of Congress for them to get over there. I really hope they don't get in the fucking water. Because that would suck. Like part billy goat to fish here. You kind of got to be. I think this is a good little stance here. So we'll stick with it. Now remember, when you're throwing parallel, you don't want to cast too far because you will hit rocks and you will get hung up. Those are facts. Like I'm hitting rocks right now. Just got lucky, I guess. I think there should be fish over here, man. They really should. You know there's 2. We do know that. Got one. It's a nice one too. Nope, it ain't a nice one. It's a little bitty one. He wanted it though. He caught it on the bottom lips. He caught it on the bottom lips. Little bitty guy. Well, I think we're on the edge of where that wind is coming in. I don't know if you can see like some of the water's rippled and some of it isn't. I think it's coming right here by that buoy. I threw that pretty far out there, but he wasn't that far out. He was probably, I don't know, 20, 30 feet out, maybe. So let's keep that in mind. And I was hitting rocks when that happened. See if there's any more of them in there. Apparently it fooled him pretty good. There's something flipped up over there. This thing's too heavy to cast right there. Yeah, I think we're getting into some business here. Hopefully. This bait looks so natural, it doesn't rattle or nothing. It's just a really, really good natural looking bait that swims just like a lipless, but it ain't. You can fish it like a lipless. You can rip it out of grass. You can do all kinds of shit with it. I generally don't. Cast her out there a bit. Wish I could find a flat spot to stand. That's just the nature of the beast, I guess. Your boy got water on my sunglasses too. Got water on my MFers. Hitting rocks. Negative. Let's see if I can get this water off of here. Yep. My Milliken frames. Only problem with throwing it at Beckley is there's a bunch of grass. And I am not about that. I am not about that at all. Found a better spot. Huh. Looks like a good spot. Yeah, you're not doing that with a crankbait, I'm sorry. I'm not even really sorry. You're not throwing it that far with a crankbait. It's not happening. Probably move down a little bit. Something tells me to throw straight out, straight ahead, pretty far. And that's pretty far. Do a slow wind. There's got to be a school bass out there somewhere. And something's dead. There's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 vultures over there flying in the sky. Yeah, let's move down a little bit. Even though I caught one there, there's not a school there. lonesome dove out on his own. I want to get this cove cast out so I can bring it into the wind. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I seriously thought that was a fish just chilling in the water right there. Kind of looked like the back of it. There should be a bass around here. I made my presence pretty silent. Pretty silent. I take the best spots, and the best spot is like right in that cove, just chilling right there in that cove. That's the best spot. Probably throw a glide bait in there, but I'll have one on me. We're gonna see. Don't throw it too far. So when you get hung up, you have to walk 2.5 miles to go get it. Oh, I think I did a rock. Good thing we know that rock's there. That's a good thing. We didn't get hung up on it. That's the second good thing about it. Oh, what the fuck? Something actually hit that. It knocked, my line got tangled up for a minute, and it was loose as hell, so it was running towards me. I may have just snagged a carp or a buffalo or something, who knows? Who knows? I didn't get bit right there. Ooh, that looks good. It hit double rock. Double rock. Something's gonna hear that and come over here. I probably should. I'm so surprised I didn't get bit. Oh, you bastard. There it goes. little more into the wind. If there was a fish over here, they know I'm here now. For damn sure. This is where I want to be throwing that way. But first, he's out there. And there's one over here, I know there's one over here. Every time I say that, that ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it. There's a rock right there too. It wouldn't surprise me if they was sitting right behind that rock, even though they're not, because I just hit it. Hitting rock. I said a big rock. And that should have got bit. There is a bass over here, I'm telling you. Maybe there was. She's just cruising up and down. Maybe she was at the log. Maybe that was the one that was over here. You know? Who knows? I'm hung up. Remember, don't panic. Use the weight to your advantage. The only problem I have right now is I'm way out there. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, I put that bastard in there pretty deep. Pretty deep. Oh, I got it out. Hopefully something grabs it. That'd been pretty sweet. I don't think I straightened the hook, so that's good. I almost spilled it. That's why I use 15-pound CXX. It's thin enough to cast, and it's tough enough to last. Should be the new slogan. Thin enough to cast, but tough enough to last. Oh, I just hit a big old rock. Man, if there was a fish there, they would have grabbed that. I ain't joking. Terrible cast, Brandon. Looks like we'll have to start making our way back down. I am really surprised I didn't catch a fish back here though. 'Cause I think the fish that was back here is up by that log. The one that I hooked earlier, that's what I think. Because that's the caliber of fish that's back here, is that. Those are the kind of fish that takes the sweet spots. work our way back up. We're gonna go to the spot that we caught a fish from, which was over by this little stick up. And then we're gonna go down to the wall again, and then we're gonna go to the log. I almost want to see if I can get snagged on purpose, and then go to the other side and try to get it out. See if I can trigger her again that way. That'd be pretty sweet. I'll never forget down here one time, I think it was 4th of July, I believe, that there was a barge. There was a pontoon full of girls, probably 10, right out there between those buoys. And they were all fairly hammered, except for one. And she was severely hammered. And the drunkest girl in the whole bar goes, or no, wait. One of the girls said, "Hey, what's your all's favorite sex positions?" And the drunkest girl goes, "Anal!" And then, so I got to sit here and listen to him talk about anal for about 20 minutes. Yeah, it's just something you don't ever forget. True story. Hit a big old rock right there. And if there was a fish there, they would have hit that. I ain't joking. Ain't nothing over here. I am really shocked I didn't catch more than I did. I really am. Like I said, I already told you my theory. She was down there at that log. The one that's supposed to be down there is down there at that log. I don't know why she thinks the log is the best spot. But apparently she does. For some reason or another. Hey, who am I to judge? I would have thought back there with all that wind blowing into that pocket, she could just sit there. The water's murky enough, she don't have to worry about birds. She could sit kind of deeper on the bottom. Huh, I don't know. You know, I didn't throw at this log right there, but I'm going to. It's that little one that I said probably wouldn't hold one because it's not big enough. That's what she said. But this time, that's what he said. We'll see. It'd be fucked up if she was right there. No, she's not. We are going to do it again, though. Nope. Nobody home. Nobody home. I brought 2 other blade baits with me, thinking I probably would have lost this by now, but I have not, thankfully. Which I find that very, very pleasing. Let's see if they loaded up here or something. It'd be sweet if they did. They did not. I really wish that would not happen. What's happening? Rockage. Another rockage. Nothing. Clean my hooks again. Cleaning my hooks. Wish that grass would piss off somewhere. See the nose of that thing? That's what it's supposed to look like. That's exactly what it's supposed to look like. Been up here for an hour. What have I got to show for it? The darkest white bass known to man and a small largemouth in a place that I thought would probably produce. I mean, in theory it did, if I'd have caught that big one. But she was not. Man, fuck this grass in the ass, man. Or moss, I should say. Fuck this moss like a boss. How about had it with you? About hit the wall. Definitely don't want to do that. I wonder if there is anything in that current that's on the right side of that pole sticking out down there. There's a lot of current blowing past that. About to find out. I got this thing set pretty damn low. Close enough, I guess. We're not hung up, so that's good. There's like a seam right there. I don't think I can get it close enough to that seam because those pipes are hanging down. I could probably cast if those pipes weren't there to where I want it. Damn pipes. Them damn pipes down yonder. Cast in between that buoy. I don't need that loose. That's gonna cause me a backlash if I leave it that loose. So she was sitting on the left side of the log. Is that what we're saying? Left side of the log? That's the side I was hung on. Moving right along. I think I'm gonna go on the left side of that log and throw alongside it. Is what I'm gonna do. I don't think I can leave this place without throwing right here too, because of that concrete. There's got to be. You would think there. Oh shit. You'd think there'd be something chilling right there. You'd think. No. I do want to make a cast down this bank though. Even though it probably shouldn't. I don't want to give that fish any indication that I'm here. My bait is fucked up. God damn it! Stop that. I want to make the fucking cast. Maybe she moved down here. That'd be sweet if she did. Yeah, she could sit right there in that little pocket. Being pretty protected. I'm talking like right there. Being pretty protected. Huh. Gotta be a reason. Tell y'all what, I'm not looking forward to walking up that hill. On that cruise, I gained probably 10-15 pounds minimum. And I really don't feel like breathing hard right now. Even though that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'll save myself the embarrassment and turn the camera off. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Okay. Now, we have the log where we hooked a 3-ish pounder by accident because we were snagged. Got the snag out and she came out and grabbed it. So let's see if she's home. We left her alone for an hour. So let's see. I'll work my way around it. I'm gonna cast alongside of it. Not the way I did before, but the way I probably should have done it the first time. I probably would have caught her if I'd have done that. I bet you she's sitting right there looking, right there where that wind's coming in at. I'll fucking bet you. I made a good cast. I thought I'd had her. I thought that was it. I don't think I'm gonna catch her, but we're gonna sit here and fuck around anyway. We're gonna mess around and find out. Try this side. Why not? If I lose the bait, I don't even really care. I don't. Yeah, man, it'll get your adrenaline going. I wouldn't mind telling them dudes that there's a 3 on this tree, but I may need this tree one day.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict. Do I gotta have it? I ain't even playing. Gotta really.
They were smart. They would at least try. They would at least try to go down there.
If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back better than last. Yeah,
That'd be a good idea.
never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly
hoping.
take a step today, I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes.
Well, maybe we can go somewhere else and catch bigger. Because that was definitely a missed opportunity, that's for damn sure. An accidental opportunity, but an opportunity nonetheless. Maybe we're just chilling down here. Who knows?
Never gonna look back, 'cause damn, I was built to last.
Got a little run up.